it's been a while. I was getting into Toga cosplay and I was about to, start putting my makeup on, and then I go, wait, I need to make a makeup tutorial. You've caught me before I put any makeup on. I've only done my contacts. Little headband here. Because I always wear my wig caps after I've done my makeup, so I've got my yellow contacts in. I would like to get a new set, but this is what I've got, so we're gonna go with it. Anyway, I am gonna shut up now and I'm gonna do my makeup. Alright, so first off, you want to get your primer. I use a green primer, and you only want to use a little bit, otherwise it'll make your skin oily, I find. Anyway, so that's all rubbed in, and then you go for your foundation. Again, just a little bit. You don't want it to be too cakey or like too thick. So I just put it on my hand and then I spread it across my face, how that is, and then I go in with my brush and spread that out. It does take a little bit, so I just rub it in, and then once it's evenly coated on my face, to get rid of any streak marks, I just go pat, pat, pat. And be sure to get around your eyes. I missed a spot above my eyebrow and I didn't realise. Next is blush. I use that one. And you get a lot on there, you really do. And you just blob it on there. I do it on the upper cheekbones, just under my eyes. Go on each side. Don't worry about blending it. Oh, now I'm blending. I always blend it down the sides of my face to match my natural blush, and I spread it towards my nose just to bring colour back into my face because my foundation washes me out. And then when you think you have enough, you put more on, as I'm saying. And just keep going. You got to smile to make sure you're getting it in the right place. Yep, even more. I blended onto my eyes. I thought I messed up a little bit, but I didn't. Anyway, just me evening it out, and I say, yes, that looks good. And then I'm confused with what I use. Anyway, here's the palettes I use for my eyeshadow. I went for an orange eyeshadow, and again, that's another orange. I just go in, I clean my brush from the last time I used it on my hand, and then I go in with an orange pale base and just across my whole eyelid. Be careful not to get it too far onto your inner eyelid though. So here I am just spreading it across my eye, and I also go under my eye with how my eye shape is, and then just making sure that's even. And then I go in with a reddish brown and I just shadow the crease and do just whatever I'm doing. I don't know how to explain it. This is a very light brushing. Blend it up your eyelids. Get a new brush, clean it, and then get some white shimmer and spread it on with your fingers. And then I'm actually not sure if I used that brush. And then spread it on your nose and your bridge, just for some highlight. Put it over your eyelid to lighten up the inner corners. Oh, there we go. Here I am using the brush just to blend it. Here's a close look. Looks good. Yep, looks good. And then I go in with my white eyeliner and put it on my waterline. Gives me the doll eye look. Or at least I think it does. So I go in my bottom eyelid waterline with the white, bring that down, cover my bottom lashes, and then I cleaned that up off camera. Do the same thing on the other side, and then I put my black pencil on my inner corners, and then I also do what I'm doing here, so just outlining the white, and I also go in on my outer corner. It's really hard to keep it even, so I cleaned it up off camera. And then go in with some eyeliner. I try and go straight out, up, and then across. For Toga, my eyeliner really sucks. I need to get a new one. And then I do some bottom point, like I do a point on my bottom. And then I do my inner corner again, and I'm just trying to match up the other side. Again, I really need to get a better eyeliner than this, because what the heck. Normally, it doesn't take this long. There we go, bottom lash again. Bottom liner, whatever it is. There we go, pretty much even. I cleaned it up. There we go. Next step is the eyebrows, because I forgot them. I have light brown eyebrows, so I can get away with not filling them in with a different colour. Yep, up to eyelashes. Look at that concentration face. So just put some glue on there, blow on them for a bit. This is real time, I'm pretty sure. Wait for them to dry a bit more, and then you just chuck it on there. Normally the glue takes longer to dry. I should have waited longer. And that's why I had issues placing it. Normally I use tweezers, but I didn't know where they were. So I'm just pinching my false lashes and my real lashes together to get them as close to my lash line as possible. I had a lot of trouble with this eye because these are some old lashes, like I'm reusing them, so they were kind of bent. Anyway, and then I thought that I lost the eyelash, and I did. I was very confused onto where I put it. Look at that. And then I found one. So put that on. Here I am just fixing them up again. There we go, looks good. Some lipstick. Just put it on the bottom and then spread it out with your finger, and then, yep, exactly what I just did. There we go, looking good. All over the head. Whoa. And then you want to find the tight elastic and then the loose. You want the tight elastic on your hairline. Yeah. And then you get the loose elastic and then you flip it up into your hair. Move your hair around. Anyway, here I am just showing you how I bobby pin my wig cap to my head. Very nice, that's how I get it to stay for a long time while I'm at cons. But when I have a wig that is slightly too small for me, I also need to make sure that wig cap is very secure, otherwise my hair will come out of that wig. And then here's my toga wig, and you guys get to watch me struggle to put it on. It took way longer than those few seconds. But yeah, here I am struggling to make it look decent. And then in a second, I'll also be pinning it to my head because this wig cap is too small for my head. But yeah, so I just get the corners and I pin it. And basically exactly how I did my wig cap, I do my wig. Just with bobby pins. And that is the look all done. Feeling cute. La la la. So I've filmed all of my content that I can think of. And I'm gonna take all of this off now and go to bed because it is 12:30 a.m. Yeah. This cosplay is good. Just don't look at the back. Don't look at the back. Don't look.